Yonkou Akagami, also known as Shanks, is the most mysterious character in One Piece. Considering that even though we have more than 1,000 episodes, we have only been shown 5 times in the One Piece anime. For this review, we will dissect some of Shanks' big fights that have not been shown. Shanks vs Takana Mick. First is the fight against Mick. In our initial story, it was explained that Shank is the rival of the strongest swordsman in the world. It has not been explained why they can become rivals. We think that the fight can happen because they both want to be the strongest. In addition, it was revealed that some of the battles carried out was neither won nor lost. So from here, we can see how strong Shanks was before he lost his hand. Even Mick is not the only one who recognizes his strength, but the Yonkou have the same thought. Considering Shanks is not known as a swordsman, but he is also a master of Haki. We suspect that the fight between Mick and Shanks must be pretty fierce. Remembering Whitebeard once said that, if they fought then the whole world would know. This evidence makes us believe that Akagami knows Shanks is no ordinary Yonkou. Shanks vs Whitebeard now. For this battle, it's briefly seen before One Piece before time skip. This battle occurred when Shanks intended to meet him and asked Ace to withdraw so as not to look for Blackbeard. Because he knows how dangerous Blackbeard is, remembering that the wound in his eye was made by him. Of course, with this bad feeling he aims to type it. But at that time Whitebeard refused because the ship's rules were whoever betrays will get punishment. As a result, because of that, finally, fighting Hashoku Haki was inevitable to make the sky split. The end of the fight has not yet been fully explained, but shows that Shank's efforts to stop Whitebeard's plans failed. Shank vs Kaido. News of this fight circulated one day before the planned execution of Ace, where according to the news Shanks prevented Kaido from interfering in the matter. The most interesting thing at this moment is not that, but if there is a fight between the two Yonkou, why can Shanks quickly go to Marineford and stop the big war? Now we know that Kaido is not defeated enough, considering he holds the title of the strongest and eternal human. Given that even though the Navy has captured her several times and his fragments, Kaido is still alive. Then if so, did the war happen? There is something else that Shanks said that made Kaido not interfere in the matter. But if that battle did happen, it could be said that Shanks had defeated them. But this is very unreasonable, because if there is a fight between the Yonkou it is impossible that it will be finished in just one day. For example, we can see the battle between Aokiji and Kuzan. It can be seen that their battle took place 7 days 7 nights without rest. If this is the case, we suspect that Shanks is not fighting with Kaido, but we suspect that Shanks agrees on something that makes Kaido accept and not interfere in the matter. Shank vs Marshall D. Teach. We know from the beginning that Shanks' rival is not only Takana, but Blackbeard is his mortal enemy. Well, maybe this rival happened when they were a strong pirate rival. It has not been fully explained why the two of them can become rivals. What is certain is that Shanks thinks that Teach is a dangerous person. It was obvious that he was a person from the D nation who was known to be the mortal enemy of the gods. Even unexpectedly, the wound in Shanks' eyes was his fault. Then how did Teach hurt Shanks? The answer is unknown, whether it was in childhood or when Shanks had become a Yonkou. Then if it is true that Teach injured Shanks when he became a Yonkou, what power did he use? We can't say for sure yet, but with Teach's cunning nature, we're sure Teach did something devious to injure him. Shank vs Monkey D. Luffy. Of course, before Luffy became a pirate king he was required to defeat the 4 Yonkou. And now after defeating Kaido, there are only 2 obstacles so that Luffy can become the pirate king, namely by defeating Blackbeard and the Akagami pirates. Of course, if this fight happens, maybe Shanks will take Luffy and his Nakama seriously. Because he is an obligation and a test of whether Luffy can become a pirate and defend it. In addition, this moment will be eagerly awaited by all of us, considering that one of the main factors for Luffy to become a pirate is because of him. So we think Oda will make a pretty epic scene in the fight. Of course, we think that this fight will be very big and historic because the 2 pirates are very strong and respected throughout the world. Now that's the big battle of Shanks that hasn't been seen in Anime 1. If you like the content, if you like it, don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow the latest videos from us. We Sepanum admins say thank you and see you in the next video.